saying about daylight indoors.
So we can Haridng films here. Wasn't quite in focus before, so we're doing it again. Do you need to put that barn over the... This is the first ones I ever took, I think. Anyway, I made my titles there out of blocks. There's old Pudge, your dog. He's got his little old hat on there. Haridng's films present Fool's Faces, produced by E.R. Haridng. There he is himself. That was being 1940. There's David Haridng. Oh, I'll say this is much better. That's when he had ringlets. Yeah, this is a lot better. I guess you know what you're doing, Randy. There's Barbara Haridng. Boyd Haridng. He's a doctor now. Teaches at Stanford University. There's old Pudge, and David was kicking him around. Oh, these are much better. There's Leland and Eldon Haridng. Somebody give me the bird there. This is a steel plant when they first started to build it. And our old Vineyard church will be right across the road here. They took it over for an office. That was the Geneva Steel's first office, our old Vineyard church. Oh, there's Evelyn and Mary. Evelyn Young and Mary Allen. These are much better. Mary just got engaged and she's showing me her ring there. She's one of my favorite cousins. That's a good looking hat we had in them days. Yep. Slow down there in them high heels. Getting a smooch from Mary. There's Mom and Dad and Pudge. Look at that. Did you just lighten it up? Well, that sure is a lot better to do it that way.
I mean, this film is a little out of focus, but
yeah.
You can see it a whole lot better.
Oh, here's Eldon Haridng, and he's twirling in his drum major outfit. I worked all summer and bought my own uniform to be drum major of the Lincoln High School in them days.
Pretty fancy.
You bet that was fancy. Under the leg, over the head. One time I was doing this and I had the torch on each end, soaked in well, whatever burns. It wasn't gasoline. Kerosene. And I threw it up and come down and hit me on the head. This is a great pistol shooter, and I got proof for it. Look at them cans. Never missed a shot, all four of them. This is Lorraine Wells. She just got engaged to Leland Wells on this day, so I took their picture up in front of Rock Canyon. There's Eldon Haridng coming out of somebody's house. Can you fix that a little there? There we go. Leland Wells and Lorraine, and Rock Canyon is the background. There, they're all gone now. Leland's wiping off the lipstick. These hot spots occur when it's quite bright. There's Dale and old Pudge. That little dog died of cancer. He was a smart little dog. I don't know who's going to win this fight, Dale or the dog. Grandma Haridng coming out, changing the water on her lawn. Mary Lou, old Curly, and there goes Verna. These are the first pictures I took. This is Dad chewing me out for wasting my money on an old movie camera. There's Alvin hauling another load away. Pudge and Curly, they'd have their exercise every day. Little dog would jump right over him sometimes. These are a lot better. That's Evan Haridng and Marie Haridng. Here's Boyd coming out of the Uncle Wesley's old garage. This is Nadine. Dale would go down and get the cows, and he'd hop on this cow and have a ride back. And Dad would get after him because he figured that would injure the cow.
Doesn't look big enough to injure anything.
No. There's Betty Lou Rowley. There's old Pudge fighting with a cat. He liked to fight cats too. In fact, he liked cats for dinner. Here he comes running back. Had a lot of good little dogs in my day. Actually, this wasn't mine. This was a family dog. Ooh, she walked up and kicked him right in the stomach. Maybe that's what gave him cancer, that kick. Betty Lou was the only grandkid for quite a while, so we we kind of spoiled her. She got mad and didn't want her picture taken. So she's just running away as fast as she can go. There, focus that. There's Gail and Verna. And that's Jerry. That's Jerry and Grandpa. Hello. So we're right in the middle of... and that's Jerry. He was probably close to 1 year old then. This would have been in 1940. Even adds 2 stars on my band uniform. Make me a 2-star general there over the pocket. There's Jerry again when he's younger. That's Betty Lou. That might be one of Leah's other kids. No, that's Jerry. Yeah, that's Betty Lou and Jerry. Whoops, she just about got bucked off that horse she's sitting on. There's Jerry and one of the kids' straw hats. Fancy him up a little there. There's Mary Lou, Verna, Leah, and Mom. That's a pretty good looking set of girls there, 4 of them. This would have been in about 1940. J. Reed Rowley and Jerry and Leah and Betty Lou. There's Craig in the bathtub. That's Mary's boy. I'd come home from the service and I'd wake him up in the middle of the night to have somebody to talk to. I poured cold water on him. I thought maybe he'd have to throw a hissy and start crying a little. It didn't seem to bother him any. He's a good sport. There he is again. Same bath, same tub. Yeah, he had a little knit hat we put on him there. He's a little older here. I don't know how much, but there's I think it was one of Cleo's daughter. That's Cleo, and this is Norma Holdaway and Harold. This is right after they come off their mission, and that's Lynn, I guess. This is Jerry Rowley, painted up for Halloween, and Evan Haridng, Betty Lou Rowley. There's Dale. Everybody don't like their picture taken here. There's Evan, Mary Lou, and Craig, and Diane. I remembered her name. Whoopee. We sat here the other night trying to remember her name and couldn't. Let's see. Was that Verna? There's Craig beating up on the big old dog Curly. I don't think he's hurting that dog a bit. That dog was pretty tough. Last time he went hunting, he walked on his elbows to get down there and hunt, and then he come back and went up with the barn and died. There's Craig out in Grandma Haridng's hollyhocks, picking himself a hollyhock. This is a Haridng reunion over at Arrowhead Resort. Uncle Owen, Dad and Mom, Uncle Owen again. There's Robert. He's getting right after that chow. And there's Sherry, Aunt Leora. Boy, that chow's good, he says. Give me some more. Narlene, Diane, and Leah. Boy, I'm remembering her name today, so if I forget it, tell me, Randy. There's Craig drinking his hooch. This was Dale's girlfriend that he had down there. Dale's probably about 16 then. Craig and Mary. Reed, Uncle Kirby. Uncle Kirby got his arm in the silo cutter and finally killed him. Aunt Phoebe and June and Aunt Daisy, Aunt Alice, Marie. We spliced the film, and there's David Haridng and Barbara. There's Will Burney's family. Beth and Wilbur and and Ricka, Cleo, Rex, Blake, and Zella, and Uncle Kirby again. He was a jolly good elf. Him and Cleo playing a little dodgem. There's Cliff and Uncle Fred's family up at Salt Lake. They always came down to the reunions. Had a horseshoe game. I think that one gal, there's Uncle Lawrence. And Doozy, he was a clown. There's Uncle Pete right behind the outhouse. The outhouse right behind Uncle Pete. And there's Craig balancing a cookie on his head there. He says, that cookie's good. Uh-oh, he didn't like it. He threw it right on the ground. There's Diane and Craig. I'm sure glad I'm remembering her name tonight. Getting a little smooch there.
Diane or Charlene?
Oh, that's Diane. That's Leah's. Get her there, Craig. She got away from you. June and Beth Haridng and Kimora Gordon. Aunt Grace. She was a character. Here we are playing games, and there's me running down, jumping through that tower, and there's Doug Hawkins. There's a couple of Uncle Fred's. There goes Narlena hopping down. This is old Uncle Joseph. There's DeLee. Little old sweet DeLee. We lived over there when we was first married. And there's old Huckleberry Finn. That's Weldon Clegg, Uncle Joseph's boy. And he works for the Boeing Aircraft Company now. A lot of water under the bridge. There's Narlene and Aunt Nettie's niece and Jolene. There's old Huckleberry Finn again. Narlene and Orla. And this is up to the football game. There's Bill Sumption and his wife and Narlene. I think this is a game of Floyd Clay. Okay, this is a Lincoln High School football game we went to see. We've missed some there.
No, that's all it was. It's on the next row, I think. That's it.
Here's Alvin on his motor scooter. He's really proud of that thing.
I remember riding on that.
He gave me a ride on it. Well, it didn't show me on there either.
That's all it's on there. That's on another film, too, I think.
It ain't. I don't think so. There's Sherry and Aunt Leora. Oh, here it is. Probably more of it here. I think Alvin give $20 for that thing. That's me right after I got out of the service. I'm thumbing a ride there. By golly, he gave me a ride. Look at that flag on front there. And killed on him. Got her going again. Look, Ma, no hands. Whee! Boy, you think I ain't a motorcycle rider? Boy, look at that chunk of gung old Dale's got there. There's Uncle Joseph's family. Aunt Ruth, Uncle Joseph, Halver, Arla. Oh, I can't name them all. Jolene. Tell me who the rest of them are, Randy. Well, anyway, it's Uncle Joseph's family. Uncle Joseph's dead now. Aunt Ruth's still alive, and she's in her 80s. Last year for her birthday, they give her a ride on the fire engine and a motorcycle ride. There's the end of Haridng Films. You got to shut them off just right now, haven't you? Shut them off.